Hola.
Welcome in, everybody. Y'all thought we were going to be late again. Y'all like they're never on time, and it's certainly not going to be today.
We were still 1 minute late.
Well, we were on time. I think our phones are ahead. Oh no, it's 2 minutes late. We were literally standing in front of the thing for the last 3 minutes.
Dancing
and I was dancing, and I'm sorry, you guys. We were just like doing
wasting time.
I was like, and then Joe's like, "Are we live?" And I was like, "No, I'm just dancing for you." And then he goes, "Well, let's hit live."
Get live, baby.
Okay, guys. Hello. We're gonna do. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do coleslaw, lime coleslaw. I don't do a cilantro lime. I can. Last time I made it, I was actually hanging with the people before we do this. Hi guys, we're hanging out together.
Oh my God.
Joe wanted me to put it on earlier too. Okay, Daddy, bring it.
You want me to tie it up and everything?
Just bring it and shush
up.
up.
Put it on when I bring it.
We're making pico de gallo, cilantro lime, coleslaw, fish tacos, and by popular demand, we are making. We made, but we saved some so we can do it with you guys. They are tortillas for the fish tacos. They're homemade corn. I do corn. It's called masica. Half corn, half flour. Okay. So we saved some balls so we can do them with you guys. We even have this. Pardon the oldness, but it's old. Welcome, Liz.
Right,
you have no sound. No sound. What? Don't even start with this crap.
Oh no way.
It says. Wait. What does she say? It says Georgia Thor. Hello, Liz. I don't have sound yet. I'm on a call, but wanted to say hello. Oh, okay, good. I thought we don't have sound. So, anyways, we're gonna do this. I can show you how to make them, but this is homemade. Hi, Cheese. I know I saw that you didn't get the notification. There's a lot of people that don't get the notifications, and I don't know what the heck goes on, but we're here now. Okay, let's go.
Want me to do my dough first?
Oh, yeah, Daddy, you're supposed to do your dough.
Yep.
I'll move myself.
Get that shit out of the way.
Joseph, you ass. You say get your shit out of the way. You're meanie.
All right.
This is the continuation from last night.
48 hours. We did 24 hours or 17 hours of poolish. That's the pre-dough dough. So that's with the yeast in there, and it ferments it. And then you add more flour and some salt and some stuff on the next day. And then this is what you get. This has been out for an hour from the fridge. All right. So we're almost for it, and just check that out. Look at that.
Check that out.
Oh my Lord. It's all bubbling up, got air in there. And what we're gonna do is I'll let you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna dump this out onto the counter. Let's
aim them down so they can see.
All right. We're gonna dump this out onto the counter, and then we're going to cut it. It'll be upside down, and we're going to cut it into dough ball size, whatever size we're gonna do. And then we're gonna take and we're gonna put them on a sheet pan. All right. And then they have to, after I do this, they have to set out for 2 hours. And then at that 2 hour mark, you can either use them or you can freeze them. Okay? But you have to let them set out an hour right from the fridge, and then you make your dough balls, and then it sets out for another 2 hours at room temperature, and then you can either use it right away or you can freeze them right away. And you will freeze them, and they'll last. You just put them on the sheet pan and you just put them in the freezer covered, and then you can, after they're frozen, you can put them in individual little bags if you want to, and they'll last for 3 or 4 months in the freezer. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get a little bit of flour so we can.
You guys, this is the step that has to be done before we can use it tomorrow for the two things that we're gonna do.
Yeah, if we can in 2 hours we can use this in 2 hours once we make our dough balls. If we wanted to tonight yet. So we're going to do this, get this rolling here. Hopefully it goes very well. Okay, we don't want to use a whole lot of flour on here just because you don't want to change the moisture that you're at. This recipe is like basically 72 to 75% moisture, so you don't want to change that. So we're just gonna dump this out.
Hey, Allie, RLR, Thor, Tronny, bitch, Kelly, right? Hey, T, RLR, Cheese. Thank you guys for being here. Freaking Dizzy. Allie, freaking da-da-da. Spitfire, hey, Bookie. Kelly, thank you guys for coming in. I'm so glad you caught it too, Mama. Liz, love you, Mama. Spitfire, Liz, Thor, Allie, Cheese. Thank you guys, everybody. Georgia Beach, we appreciate everybody. I gotta say fast. We appreciate you guys. Okay, go, Joe.
All right, now this is upside down. Okay, this is upside down. I'm gonna get some powder on my hands just to help me out. Okay, this is upside down. I'm not doing anything to it. I'm just moving it over. And this is, like I said, it's upside down right now. The smooth side's on the bottom right now. What was on top. So now what we want to do is we want to take our little cutter, get one of these babies, and then cut out the size of I'm going to put some powder on this, help it out, of your dough balls. Okay? And then what you do is you take and you flip this back over on the other side. That's your glutinous side there. Okay? And then we're going to take and take about that much off, keep the top side top, and then start forming our dough ball. Okay? And that's just taking the outside, pushing it underneath. Okay? Outside, push it underneath. Okay, just like that. Nice and smooth on the outside. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure we pinch that off. There's one dough ball. All right, and then we just continue on with making dough balls. We're going to add a little bit to this one. This is the top, so we're going to add the extra in the bottom.
See what you're doing.
And again, I need flour on my fenders. And then just outside in. Just put the outside and push it underneath.
This is the continuation from yesterday's. Anybody who's just coming in, he made some poolish, and then after the poolish, this is him. It's fermented for 24 hours.
All right, there we go.
I'm using it tomorrow, not tonight, guys. Hey, Grateful. I'm praying for you, Mama. Thank you for stopping in. I know you got things going on, so thank you, Grateful. Speak. Joe.
Yes.
You're just thinking. You
Oh.
gotta speak. You gotta
There
say
you go.
something to them.
All right, we're making dough balls, baby. All right.
This is all from yesterday's, guys.
I'm just taking, we flip it over, right side up, and then we make our dough ball. Pushing the top for the side underneath. Put it underneath, and then we're gonna put it over there. Again, top, flip it over, and then we just roll the sides underneath. I got different sized ones here, but we'll be able to choose which one she wants to use. And then once we put these on the sheet pan, we'll be able to freeze them or use them in 2 hours. Okay, they got to relax yet. Okay, there's our dough balls. Okay, I've got 3 large, 2 medium size, and then we're gonna put a little flour on this sheet pan that I'm grabbing. All right, a little flour. Don't go crazy, but there we go. Leave some room so they'll spread out a little bit. Okay. If they're not closed on the bottom, pinch them together so it's like a balloon. Okay? So it's completely closed off.
Thank you guys for being in here.
Pinching them off on the bottom. Just pinch them like that if you have to. Okay? And then they'll be just like a little balloon. Leave some room.
Thank you guys for spending
They will
your
spread
Friday
out.
with us. I appreciate it.
2 hours at room temperature. I'll just put a little bit of plastic wrap just kind of on the top of them. I'll put a little oil on top of these so the plastic wrap doesn't stick to them. A little olive oil. I'll do that right now. And then we'll take like that. Rub your hands. Just pat on the top. That's all you got to do. Pat a little on the top. And then you put a little saran wrap on it. And then we'll set them out. And these got to sit out room temperature 2 hours. And then you can freeze them just like on here, wrapped or with wrap on them. And you can freeze them. And then when they're frozen solid, you scoop them up and then put them in a baggie. And then you can keep them for 3 or 4 months. So that is the next step. So in 2 hours, we can actually use this and make some pizzas or whatever. So there we go.
We are good.
I am done with that.
All right, thank you, Daddy. I'll let you know. I gotta clean up all this. That's a dirty, conniving trick. Best investment, you guys, was this pastry scraper, because if ever we're like when I'm making tortillas or pie crust or anything, but also if I'm gathering up something like rice or something on the counter, it just goes so much quicker picking it up. Even just scraps. Picking up the scraps when I make my pies. Like, look at how cool that is. All right, guys. Thank you for being patient. I know that some of you guys have plans. You guys squeezed us in, so I'm so grateful for that alone. We are, I'm going to start with, they're the really, really, really easy. Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy.
You're all right.
The bowls I think are underneath there.
What do you need?
The underneath your
Oh,
pan.
bowls you need?
Let's do a lot of you guys, I know I have a live video on this, but I'm just going to do it now so that way you guys can get the gist of it.
I'm going to warm up just to give it a head start.
Yeah.
My oil.
Okay.
So we can do some fish frying.
Okay. Can you grab that door, Dad?
Yep.
Thank you so much. I got mayo. I got about 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup of mayo. I'm going to make my coleslaw, guys. Okay? I got to make sure there's no water. 3/4, and I could have made it in here, you guys. I really could have. I wasn't thinking just now. But this is just not Miracle Whip. If you use Dukes, this would be the time you pull out the Dukes. Okay? Vinegar and sugar. This part is your discretion. My mom, oh babe, we bought apple cider vinegar.
Yeah. You want it?
Yeah, instead of this one. My mom is more of a fan of a sweeter coleslaw. When I make it when we go over to her house, I usually put a little bit more sugar. I like a more pungent apple cider or coleslaw. So when I keep it at home, Joe kind of likes what I like. He doesn't mind either way. So here's apple cider vinegar. I'm going to say a good tablespoon. okay? And I'm gonna add sugar. I don't have to add it all though. You get it? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna make this beforehand. So I'm adding the sugar in. And I'm gonna dissolve it. Yes, it would have dissolved and everything. So I'm dissolving my vinegar with my sugar. I'm gonna add it to here in a second, okay? 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I would prefer not using, if you guys are gonna use garlic, fresh garlic, it's probably gonna taste very strong because you didn't, because it's not cooked. So if you're gonna use garlic, use powder. You don't have to cook it, okay? Here's my vinegar and my sugar mixed together. Once I mix it, I'm gonna taste it and I will decide then if I need to put more sugar in it. Does that make sense? So let me add the salt. I'm only adding a half a teaspoon. I'm not a big person on the salt in this. Again, like I said, I like the vinegar pungent flavor. Joe's huge on the black pepper. So add the salt and pepper to your liking, okay? Now here's the vinegar that I mixed the sugar with it. You can use a whisk, you can use whatever you want to use. I normally do my, I make my dressing and then I make my salad. There's a lot of people that throw their cabbage, carrots, everything in, and they throw the mayo on top and it all mixes at the same time. I make my dressing completely separately. I don't mix it together. Why? Don't ask me. I just have always done it separately. Apple cider vinegar does taste different than the regular vinegar.
A little sweeter.
It's a little sweeter in your coleslaw. When I don't have it, I use my regular applesauce. I mean, my regular white vinegar, the distilled vinegar. But this, to me, is my preferred. You will get a preferred and you'll go, oh my God, I like it better with the regular. Just because my taste buds like this doesn't mean my mom likes it like this. This is my preferred, but if I have only this, I make it and it tastes beautiful with it. But like I said, you guys will have your own likings. Your husband will say, oh my God, that tastes different. Or your mom, like my mom's the one who said it to me. She said it tastes so strong with the vinegar. And I'm like, yes, I know, woman. And she's like, oh, okay. And I go, well, I can add more sugar. Added more sugar. She goes, oh, that tastes so good. So it's all to the person's liking, okay? Ooh, chingal, that's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, but I think I want a little more. You tell me. If you don't want any more vinegar, I don't have to put any. Vinegar?
You can put some vinegar.
Okay.
It's very good, though.
Yeah.
Yummy.
That's the only two things. I mean, it's vinegar, sugar, and mayo.
Real mayo.
Real mayo. Real mayo. I'm going to put it over here.
Mayonnaise.
Mayo. Oh, Joe, shut up. I wanted to get a game that had the movies, but I want movies that are like some. I don't know. We don't watch a lot of movies these days, but I wanted to get a game and be like, hey, what is this line from? I'm sure there's one that is out there. I just don't know what it is.
We'll have to look for it.
Look at the questions. Thank you, baby. Okay. I'm going to keep this because I'm going to use it again. Okay. I'm going to put this in there. Cabbage. You can either use on a grater or just chop it. This is just chopped with a knife, julienne, very, very tight. What I mean by that is I got my half a head of cabbage and I got my knife and I went very close to it, like right along it. Okay? I didn't cut them into thick slices. I cut it very tight. That means they're long strips, but they're thin. So I just said I cut it very tight. The julienne was cut like that. Okay? You can do as much as you want. We really like coleslaw. We'll eat it with our barbecue or whatever. Joe eats it just by itself. This I do use a grater for. It's carrots. Just one long carrot. Those, like the ones that aren't minis. The minis work fine, but it's just so hard to grate those that some people use matchsticks. I've always grated. See how the size of them is? So I like them. I mean, I think Your preference. And then my onion, if you don't like onion, your kids don't like onion, take the onion out and use onion powder. But I like the flavor of onion in it. So I'm going to use it. I don't know if I want that much.
You want to say hello to everybody?
Hello. Yeah, say hi to them. I said hi to a lot of them.
Did you?
Yeah, go for it, Daddy.
Sophie, Spitfire,
Sophie,
Cheese,
welcome back in, baby.
Thor, Cheese, Sophie, Cheese, Spitfire, Milltown, Grateful MC,
Grateful. I've just been thinking about you.
Liz Lee.
Yeah, and Liz. No, just kidding. I
We
love my
got
girl.
Abby Quintero out there.
Hola, madre.
Got
This is what I do.
Alexander.
I mix up my vegetables before I throw in my dressing. You don't have to. I like to do it like this to make sure my salad is distributed. Everybody has their own way that they like to do things in the kitchen. This is what I prefer. When Joe makes it, I probably would come into the kitchen and I'd probably find God knows what, tomatoes in here. Okay? This is the dressing we just made. I usually over make the dressing so that way I have it all done at one time. And I don't take a dressing, how do I say it? Overdress your coleslaw. Because if you don't want all that extra, all you have to do is pick up from the top with your tongs. You don't have to grab all the liquid. But it's nothing like having a dry coleslaw that you ask yourself, why is this so dry? Because you will ask yourself,
Hanging on the bottom of your bowl?
what, Daddy?
What's hanging on the bottom of your little plastic bowl?
Oh, a piece of cabbage because it was on the tray. Thank you.
bet.
Okay. This is where you guys can differ if you want. This is lime zest. This is how I found out I liked it. I added lime juice. I wanted a little bit more lime, but I didn't want more juice. It's just a personal preference. If you don't mind a lot more juice, then add more juice. I wanted a zest, so that's why this is lime zest. Okay, it does taste different in your coleslaw. It just tastes different. It doesn't taste like.
It doesn't give it a sourness.
It doesn't give it a sour note. It tastes just like a hint. And this is the lime juice, fresh squeezed. This, we scraped it and squeezed it. Daddy, you know where
What are you looking for?
our measuring spoons are?
No.
just- I had them earlier.
I know.
Right here.
What? Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with 1 teaspoon, you guys.
We got try me biatch. Try me bitch.
Here's 1 teaspoon of lime juice. If you want to add cilantro, you can. I added 1.5 teaspoons of the lime. If you want to add cilantro, you can. I don't care either way, so I told Joe I would try it. I've never had it with the cilantro. I've had it with the lime. So do what your heart tells you. I'm adding a little cilantro. I'm making the pico de gallo. That's what I chopped it for, actually. Okay.
Cold enough.
Ay, cabron. How do you know I'm cold enough?
We're cold enough.
I'm not going to add the rest of the dressing. I made it, but I can easily put it in the fridge. It's the beginning of spring for us in Texas. It's 70, so I probably will be grilling out. But this is wet enough for me.
And that coleslaw goes with everything.
We put it with a lot of things. So, okay, guys, make sure you dress it enough. You don't want a dry coleslaw.
That will go on a pulled pork sandwich. But anyways, we get. Oh, that's good.
I know it's good, Daddy.
That's so different
So different.
from just the normal sweet. Man, that's good.
Okay.
We have who else? Freaking Fabulous.
Freaking.
We have Try Me Bitch.
I'm setting it up so we
Spitfire.
can have it
I think
done.
I said that again. Right in front of you, Crime and Chaos.
I love her channel. She just has
RLR.
good. She does-
Alexander again. Thor.
If you guys are looking for, I know a lot of people have their own crime channels, but right in front of you, Crime Chaos has a great channel. She's just so welcoming.
Kelly Smallwood.
She's just starting out, so if you have not found her channel, go give her check it out. All right, let's go to the next
I
one.
think I got them all.
All right. I hate
Jasper
them.
rocks.
Jasper, how are you? I usually see them in like all of
Oh, okay.
the ship stuff.
All right, where are you at in the
Pico
process?
de gallo.
Pico de gallo.
Corale de pico de gallo.
So we're making 2 different tacos, if you
We
wish.
are. We are making a. I wanted to use this. Ooh, look at how pretty your stuff looks.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I love that. I love that for you. Okay. I have my Roma tomatoes. I have garlic powder, a little bit in there. You don't. I'm making pico de gallo. Normally, I don't even put garlic powder on it. I do put a little bit of lime in it. I do a little red and white. I had some white that I wanted to get rid of because it was already chopped. So that's why I'm throwing it. This is the cilantro. Okay. Joe doesn't like cilantro big, so that's why we cut it small. If you like your cilantro big, then do it big. Like I said, my husband is my main priority. If he likes it a certain way, that's who I'm pleasing. But it's good, you guys. I mean, the reason we're doing both of these is because we really want you guys to see that you don't have to have... What if you have all the things for one thing, but not the other one? And I only showed you guys how to make the coleslaw, not how to make the pico on it. Okay? Then you guys would be like, oh, man, I wish I would have known that. I could have made that. I'm going to add a little bit of lime juice in it. Personal preference. Some people don't even put lime or lemon juice. I've always put it in mine. Okay? Cilantro, red onions, tomato, and a little bit of garlic powder. I'm adding salt to taste. If you guys are a sodium-free kind of family, then don't do it.
If you wanted to make it hot, what would you do?
A jalapeno. Definitely put a jalapeno. I was going to tell you guys that. Jalapenos, serranos are going to be hotter than your jalapenos, but easy to do. I didn't plan to make anything with jalapenos. I usually only buy them if I'm going to use them. I have pickled ones, but I would use a fresh jalapeno if you have it. Okay? And I'm going to let it hang out in here. And we're going to do one more thing. These are going to be toppings for our fish taco, guys. We wanted to make the condiments early so the flavors have time to hang out with each other. Okay? Versus it kind of like going from bowl to taco. Pico de gallo. Grab a corn tortilla. Oh, your night is made. A corn. Uy, good chulo. All right, one more. Let's do it. Babe, can you give me one more bowl so I can do the crema?
That one?
Oh, a tiny one from up there.
Tiny one?
Yes, I'm sorry, honey.
It's all right.
You guys,
What
look
I got you ain't good.
Joe's such a badass. Look at how big they are already. What?
Yeah, they relax. But 2 hours, then you can use them or freeze them.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
There you go. Bowl for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, kind sir. And we're gonna do the tortillas after the fish is done, you guys. If anybody's waiting for that. Baby, you wanna put this in the fridge while we wait?
Yeah.
Lime, lemon, cilantro, lime, coleslaw. Pico de gallo.
Good deal.
Thank you, baby. And I'm looking for... All right. We have sour cream. Oh, here we go. I need to clean that up too.
What do you need?
We're out of paper towels. Do we have any more under there?
We might.
Oh, wait, let me grab this. This is what the lime crema we put on if I don't know. Sometimes we do one or the other and we set up everything. When we have people coming over, we kind of put out like 2 or 3 condiments. So if they don't like pico de gallo, they can still have the coleslaw. If they don't like the coleslaw, they can still just squeeze lime on it. You know what I mean? That's ideally what you want to do is have options for your guests. So I'm going to add some lime zest. The reason we're kind of hitting the lime, anything citrus when you're gonna do fish is a good idea. Lemon, lime. That's why we're like hitting the lime notes. Lime juice, fresh squeezed lime juice. Okay.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. If you decide you don't want the lime juice, just do the zest and add a tiny bit of water or, yeah, water. I was gonna tell you could do milk, but I don't know. I don't know if I want that. I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys don't mind the water, I mean the milk. But sometimes the milk is so sweet. You know what I mean? It changes it. Let me try. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. If anybody knows, sour cream has a little bit more of a bland flavor. Hi.
Hey.
Grab the back of my spoon. I'm just gonna try it and make sure we're going in the. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt because again, it's sour cream. Sour cream has a very blank note. I'm gonna add. You just want to be able to taste it when it goes on your
Taco?
on your taco.
Yeah, you don't want to overpower it with anything, so just add a little bit at a time.
And keep in mind, we're gonna have these sliced into wedges so you can squeeze onto your fish. This is just adding a freshness to it. Like you'll see, you'll see what we're gonna do. You better hurry, Sonny, because I'm done.
I guess Joe wasn't looking at chat. Uh-oh.
Joe!
All right.
I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Blah, 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 blah.
That's the shit.
Okay, here we go.
That's good.
Petunia
Pickle butt.
says she's drooling.
Yes, baby. That's what we want to hear.
Where's the pico? Cheese said.
The pico, no hay, cabron. No hay.
It's pico de gallo.
I
It's
know,
just de gallo.
pico. Es un gallo no más. That means rooster,
KCG
guys.
is listening, Mama.
All right, KCG. I'm there with you, baby.
Petunia loves pickled things.
I love pickled things, too.
They look like breast implants.
Lord.
What?
What looks like breast implants? What are y'all looking at?
Breast implants? What is she cooking?
Yeah. Certainly isn't what I have on me. Sorry.
She says KCG, Joe made tortilla dough. No, Joe did not.
Mitten.
Mitten made the tortilla dough.
Mitten made the
I
made the
made
pizza dough. You guys,
Let's not get it twisted here.
this is redunculous. I swear to you. Add salt to it. You need it to bring in the other flavors. Hey, AMAC. It's Venom. Okay, back to. Geez, this is the pula she made yesterday. Cabron. All right, we're done. I'm done. You're done. You're ready.
Are we ready to fry some fish?
Yes, I'm going to put this away, guys. This is our lime crema. Una lime crema. Okay, go, Daddy. Oh, yeah, we're going to do the tortillas afterwards, no?
Yeah. All right. Here we go, y'all.
Here we go.
We're going to fry some fish. We're going to move this out of the way.
Move it.
Moving. Crank this baby up. Come on, baby. I got it. There it is. Here we go. All right. Arby Lynn. Then we're going to move this over here on the bigger burner.
Let me move this stuff out of the way.
All right. Turn that one on. And we have
What?
about a pound of catfish right here.
Joe refuses to buy tilapia.
Yeah, no tilapia. in
He
this
watched
house.
too many videos and he says they're not raised right, so
And this is buttermilk.
here we are.
Buttermilk and hot sauce. I just used some Louisiana hot sauce and just piled it in there until I was satisfied with it. But that's all that's in here right now.
To your heart's content.
And we got 2 big fish fillets, and I need.
To cut them?
No, I need my baggie.
Right
There was
there,
a baggie.
right there.
There was right here. All right.
Start getting a little freaked out.
I am not freaked out.
Yes, you are freaked out.
I'm not
I want
freaked
you.
out.
Yeah, I want you.
And in this bag, we have, and this has been in the refrigerator for about an hour. You can marinate them for about 20 minutes to up to 8 hours. Okay, catfish fillets, and then what we have here. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Is we didn't have. I wanted to do a little bit of flour, and probably 3/4 of it being cornmeal. And we didn't have the cornmeal, so I'm using a Jiffy, what is it? Cornbread mix. That's Jiffy cornbread mix. And then I'm going to spice it up a little bit. We've got some paprika, half a teaspoon of paprika.
That's one of the ways that we go, hey, this is a tip. They come about by trial and error. We're like, hey, we don't have that. Let's just use this. That's why I try to give you guys these tips, because if we would have said, yeah, we don't have any, so we just didn't use it.
Yeah.
But we're sharing with you guys that this is what I used in place of it. So this is so you know what he's using.
It's got a little sweetness to it, and I think it's going to be great. But what I'm adding to it is so there's Jiffy cornbread cake mix. We got some paprika, half a teaspoon of pepper. We've got a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning, and I got 2 teaspoons of fajita seasoning. All right, and you can, instead of fajita seasoning, if you have like a seasoned salt, you can use that. Okay, same amount. And then we're just going to incorporate, get it all over in there and mix it all up. And then we're gonna put a fish fillet in here and then chuck it in our oil.
Geez, thank you so much for helping us. I know that you don't consider it help, and it's just kind of our we have our own little group that we have, and I really just appreciate you when I look in the chat and I see you just being a great guy. You're a great brother for all of us.
Okay, we got here 1 fish fillet. Dripping it off, letting it drip, and then right into the bag.
I'm looking for my glasses.
And then we're going to zip it up. Hopefully zip it up. Zip. And then toss this baby around.
Have you seen my glasses, Daddy?
I think they're in the bedroom.
Really?
I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah, I took them off in there. All right, we'll put that fish fillet over there. Ooh, that's getting hot. But we just make sure it's completely covered everywhere. You can put this in a bowl and dredge them if you want to. I'm just trying this out. I'm going to make sure it's getting covered good. Do a little dredging myself here, just in case some didn't get on where it should be. And I'm going to press that together. All right, press it in there. Turn it over. It looks like we're pretty well coated. I'm going to press it in. And then we're pretty hot here. We got a little hot on the oil here, so we got to turn that down, take it off the immediate heat for a minute, just to get that down. I'm at about 400 degrees. I want to keep it at about 375, and then it'll be down to about 380 or 350 when both pieces get in there. So what I'm going to do is I want to dredge the other piece. So I'm going to set this one piece aside and put it on this plate for now. Grab that little sucker. It looks good, guys.
What is it
It
doing?
looks yummy. Look at that. Looks good.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna dredge this other one while my.
You want to cut it before you win it?
Um.
That way they can get coating on all of it instead of, you know what I mean, the middle once you cut it.
You want me to cut it?
Well,
I can cut it.
Well, once you cut it, when it comes out, there's gonna be a piece that doesn't have coating.
Okay.
Oh, it's already done. No, you're good. They're both already wet and ready to go. We good?
It's up to you, babe.
It's good. It's good. I just want my glasses. Please, Lord.
Drip that
Send
off.
me
Put it in our
over.
bag.
Ay, they think I left them in the refrigerator.
Zip it up. Here they are, right here.
Shut up. Shut up,
Ah,
Joe.
right next to the stove.
You're a good man.
Same color as the stove.
Thank you so much. You guys, I woke up. I had fallen asleep. Sorry, go ahead.
Toss. Go
I
ahead, babe.
fell asleep with my glasses on my head. And I had gotten up and I put them, on my little shelf next to my bed. Tell me how my dog not only got up on the bed, must have tried to get up on the table or something. I don't know. But they were broke and she had one piece of them in her Nova. Not this time Bailey, but it was Nova. She had the arm part right by her leg. I'm like, you dirty little doggy. Literally, dirty dog.
All right, pressed on.
Oh my gosh, Amek, stop.
Here we go. Into the fry pan they go.
Jeez, I'm dead.
Lay 'em in there nice and
My daughter's half Cambodian. Does that count?
right to eat. And then this one
My
goes in.
grandma would fry catfish tails. They tasted like. Shut up, Grateful. She said my grandma would cook catfish tails. They tasted like corn chips.
All right.
I was not expecting to see that in the chat. Lord, that was funny. I love you guys sharing your nostalgic stories with us. I really do.
And these will go for probably about 3 minutes a side usually, but we're deep frying them, so anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes. So we're going to put on there another six minutes. Timer 6 minutes. Just so we're about in between 5 and 7.
Thank you so much, Freakin', for dropping those. We have our black aprons. That's what she's dropping, our black aprons that have the word Mitten Mama on it. The link that Freakin' just dropped is for those. We kind of did it during Thanksgiving, but then we had some stuff that we weren't able to focus on it because there was an emergency in the family. This is the apron. And then there's the other ones. It's our versus the Love at First Bite. Pink one with white. And that's the black apron with white. And then see it's solid and then colored in. This is the t-shirt, black with pink, Mitten Mama. And this is the gray with pink. And then the black with pink. So, right, I mean, we want to do another launch because we didn't really do a big launch like we had planned on it. Just we had some situations. It's okay. Is it from the furnace?
Huh? Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah. Let her cook for the time being.
Mm-hmm. But definitely, I would do a corn meal, or if you have a favorite Drake's or something. Well, we had Drake's too, but we didn't want to go that. We wanted a small crumbly crust. So use your favorite coating. This is honestly just on the whim. Joe thought I had cornmeal, so I would.
Kind of an experiment.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying is if you have your favorite, like somebody in there said that they have their favorite one that they use,
Right.
go with that. I mean, especially if you like a spicy one, heck yeah. Under the rack.
Yeah.
was in the bag?
What's that?
What was in the bag?
What bag?
The one that you...
The
Just that?
cornmeal stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
spices.
No flour now?
Nope, nothing.
Really?
Nope. Nothing. Just
Oy.
that.
Okay. Man, hush puppies, Joe. Why didn't we think about making hush puppies? I think we made hush puppies with you guys. We made hush. Oh, you guys were not even. He's getting ready to pull it out. We're gonna get ready to start plating up. Oh wait, we gotta make tortillas. But first, tortillas. I'm gonna start setting up for the tortellinis while those sit over there, okay?
All right.
Because we got tortillas para la comida. You guys were saying we have tortillas for dinner. Tortillas para la comida, for the dinner, okay? Word of the day is pescado. Fish. Pescado. P-E-S-C-O. Pescado. I just know how to say it. I don't know how to spell it. I'm not that advanced. Cheese knows how to speak and write in Spanish. This Mexicana son bolilla. Un guarita. La di da 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 di 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 do do do. Oh, Steffi, welcome in, love. Thor, Petunia, grateful. Her mom is a fish butcher and she does not eat fish. Stop it. You guys are just the funniest people ever. Matt, grateful, Petunia, blah, 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 blah. Let's see the breast implants. I am dead. I don't have that. Man, show off the cakes, gorditas. What? What cakes?
Someone's watching a different video than what we're
Y'all.
out there.
Jeez, what are you talking? Yeah, but. See that innocent girl? That innocent girl does not do those kind of things. No cakes. She's covering her cakes. Oh shit! She does have cakes. Jeez, look at that picture.
No cakes.
Yeah, it looks like I got a big old booty back. Joe made me big old booty back on the picture. What? I thought I was looking all... Oh, hell nah. Joe, this was wishful thinking. Hey, as long as my man sees me like that, who cares? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Tortillas, la toda familia. I'm all saying like, oh no. And then I look down and I'm like, oh my, she does have that. Look at that. Cakes. Cakes for days, Joe. Gotta appreciate that. All right. This is what we doing. Look at that. And what it was, you guys, if I show you what it is, you guys are not going to believe me. It's called maseca. It looks like this. Okay. It on the bag, it will say add 1 cup of hot water and blah, blah, blah. I always have added bacon grease. I know you don't have to. I've added some baking powder. And then I add hot water. But when I made these, because Joe's not a big fan of corn tortillas by themselves, like homemade gorditas ones, you're going to cut them over there and then put them in the tortillas.
Absolutely.
I want to show you guys the tortillas though, okay? So I added regular flour, and if you go, some stores, well, if you go to H-E-B down here, they actually have, they're called, I don't know, they're called Mexican or something. They're half flour, half corn, just like these. I did maseca, baking powder, some oil, and flour, regular plain flour. What I normally do when I make my other ones, I do the flour, baking powder, oil. So I basically made the Mexican, how do you say the word? I basically made the original tortillas and added in what's the word? Maseca. It's M-A-S-E-C-A. Okay? This comes already done. All you have to add is hot water and you'll make homemade corn tortillas. So we're going to start doing those with you guys so you guys can actually see it. We did some of them so you guys didn't have to wait for all of it, but I wanted to show you guys. All right. Here's our parchment. I know it looks a little, but we just use it just now to make these. So that's why it doesn't look I'm gonna get the comal going. Again, if anybody's never made tortillas homemade, there's a bag that says, in the flour section, there's a bag if you want to make them from there. Or I have a recipe how to make flour tortillas. Your comal or the pan you're cooking has to be the hottest pan ever. If you wait for it to get hot while your tortilla's there, it's gonna be like a cookie. It's gonna be like a cracker, okay? So let's get the, we're gonna start roll. Oh, here the tortillas are.
Roll some tortillas.
The comal needs to go on the stove now?
Yep. That is next.
Did you salt them too?
I have not salted. There should be plenty of salt on the
Okay.
what you call it, but yeah, you can probably. We usually end everything with salt.
Okay. We good? We good? We good?
Come on, come on. Come on.
So
Oh, I put it away.
we had the whole ball. This is the size that because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. We did the first couple, and they were very thick. See how thick that one is? It's like a very fatty. Then by the time we got it figured out, we had to use less masa, and Joe pressed on it very hard versus me because I can't press that hard. See the difference in them? This one is going to be a little bit more enjoyable. And this, I mean, some people don't mind a big fat tortilla. Joe himself, he likes a thinner tortilla. So we're going to let the comal get hot. Oh, hello.
All right, let's do this.
Thank you, baby. Shake your mouth. It's okay.
All right,
I'll take that.
masa ready. Curl under, just like you do, almost like you do the
Flour
pizza
tortillas.
dough. Yeah.
Oh.
Or flour tortillas too. So it's like curled up underneath there. So right in the middle of this baby.
And if
Little
it doesn't
parchment
get
paper.
thin enough after you smash it, this we got on maybe Amazon, HEB sells it too. It's like $12 or maybe $17, but my hands are very bad. So we did it mainly to do this or corn or just to have a backup for me. Wait, look at how perfect they go around, you guys. It like smashes it down perfectly.
Yeah, I do.
Flour, I feel like it's a little thick, but I mean, hey.
Yeah, it doesn't work on flour as much because it's springier or more elastic.
Okay, so you can either go right to the comal with this, or we'll move that out of the way. If you want to, you can just go a little bit further, but this one really feels enough. Like you feel like you did enough on this one. And
You have to turn
when
it.
you do it, you can pull it apart. Well, this is parchment paper. You can get a gallon bag, and it works just fine.
Ziploc baggie.
Yes, yeah, a gallon Ziploc bag. See that? And it just pulls it off.
Ready for our next.
And I'm gonna throw it right on the fire. You wanna make sure your stove is hot. It can't be a little hot. It's gotta be about to burn burn very much. Okay? Hot, hot, hot. Grabbing the tortilla. You'll see it bubble up. You'll see it balloon up. That's the active ingredient, the baking powder in it. If it doesn't get hot right away, get you a spatula and get it off of there because it's starting to cook it like a cracker, which you do not want. You do not want it to cook slowly. You need it to cook very rapidly. See, it's already turning brown spots. Let me zoom you guys in. See those brown spots? It needs to start cooking. Is that good?
I think it is.
Ooh, it feels a little heavy, but I'll do it. These are like normal, almost street size. You can do them as big as you want. This is a fatty. Joe wanted that one, but see how big this one is compared to the other one? It all depends on how much. Oh, you guys are so close. Ooh, look at how ballooned up. See it ballooned? Grab it, flip it. This is trial and error. We put it in there. We saw how big it got. We said, no, we need them smaller than that. So we put less dough and we pressed again. I'm telling you guys, there's no perfect, All of us are learning in life. You know what I mean? Like, well, the next time we make it, will we remember exactly? Probably not. We'll have to do it again. Look at this, how pretty that is. Oh, how about we flip? Look at how pretty that is. Tortilla, homemade. Ooh, that sounds like a Mexican home, like cha-ching. Hot. And there's no right or wrong, you guys. Honestly, the only thing that's wrong is if you put it on the comal and let it get hot slowly, then it will be stiff, like very stiff. Just know that it'll be like a cookie, like a literal cookie. Okay, take one of them off. You peel it off. Once it's peeled off, then you grab this and you pull it back. Grab your thumb right here and hold on to it. Start kind of peeling it. Okay, and you're just gonna grab this and slowly, you're pulling with this hand slowly back. Slowly come off. Now it's in your hand. How do you get it off your hand? You go to the center, the best place. Make sure your fire's hot. You should be able to put your hand over it and feel the heat tremendously. It's not warm, it's hot. That's when it's ready. Okay? And then it will start doing the job it was intended to do. Could you throw a pop in the freezer for me, babe?
Yeah.
I know it's probably gonna be too late. I'm gonna flip it.
It's probably super cold because it's way up top here.
See? Oh, is there one up there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's up top.
See how it's already got the little speckles on it? That's a good sign. The little speckles means that it's cooking. Sorry, baby.
Alright.
But the thinner it is, they'll bubble. If they're thicker, they're not gonna bubble because there's so much weight of the tortilla. You know, does that make sense? So there's not a right or wrong. It's just a matter of, don't leave it on there. See how it's now gotten to the middle? The middle of the tortilla is now cooking. That's why it's ballooning up.
Perfect.
Grab it, flip. You can take it off. It's ready at any time. But I just wanted to show you. Those are not. Do not. I repeat. Do not smack it with your hand. You will have a steam. There's a whole bunch of water.
Yep.
You will have a steam burn that will take you into next year. Like, it will hurt. The steam is real. Like, just know that. There's no joking around about it. And now, let's say you cook them earlier in the day. Okay, these are 3 we just cooked. Okay, grab this. Just throw it on the comal. I know it looks like a griddle, but Mexicanos call that a comal. All right. So see it lifting again?
I better get on the horn here. Where am I?
All right, let's go. We have 2. You want to start putting the fish in it so we can chop them? I'll warm these up while you put the fish on it.
Okay. Warming up the tortillas. I'll put the
So
fish in.
here's your tort. Okay, drop. And it will warm up. And then you just flip it. If you buy them from a store, they are half done. They are intended to still cook when you get home. No tortillas you buy, even in the bread aisle, all of the tortillas are intending you to go home and warm them up. They're not fully done. I'm just giving you a heads up, okay? Take it home, warm it up. That's just what you have to do. They're not done. Okay, I'm gonna just do another one. Open your packet and just throw it on the comal. Thank you guys for being in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know all of you guys, it's Friday night. Could be anywhere else. This is one of the first ones we did. And I tried to roll them out and my hands were not gonna have it. See how they turned out? Like my hands just couldn't do it. It's okay, my husband loves me either way.
We have fish. We have fish.
Ooh, look at guys, it ballooned. When you bring them home from the store, they will balloon. If you cook them, if you throw them in the microwave, they're just gonna stay white and get hot and steamy. If you put them on the comal, they're gonna finish cooking. You can use a frying pan. You can use an egg pan. You can use a pancake griddle. Dry. Do not put oil on your pan. There you go, guys. We just made tortillas with you. Okay, let's go. So this is what we did when we... Here we have our, fish. Let's get a fork.
Do one of each.
Well, yeah. You do that. Let's put lime on it first, and then we will do the... So what I like, and we're both kind of doing the same thing, squeezing the lime. The lime, I'm going to put on the one that's going to have the pico. Ay, la chingada.
Ooh, we got a cut. Here.
Oh my gosh, that serrated knife today. Jeez, Pete's. There you go.
All right.
You can put lime on both of them. I just like, however you like it, you can do it. The coleslaw, it's got lime in it, so it's not gonna matter.
Oops.
It's okay.
One more.
That's good. Okay, so the one that has the lime on it has the pico de gallo, and I am gonna use the crema, lime crema. Okay, and I'm just gonna drizzle the lime crema. I squeeze the lime, and then I put the pico de gallo, and you can sprinkle cilantro on it if you want. I have the cilantro in my pico de gallo, so it's gonna get that effect. Okay, this is the lime cilantro coleslaw. So I've got, for me, I like the lime flavor with the fish. We did blackened shrimp. Are you taking a picture?
Yes.
All right.
Taking a pic.
Coleslaw and pico de gallo. It's up to you if you guys want to use that.
Got your
I'm
hands.
going to back up a little bit.
There you go. You look good. You get back to
Coleslaw, lime cilantro coleslaw, and pico de gallo. Lime crema. And then we made homemade tortillas.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that they need to be cooked
Yeah, there's a lot of people that
or
just
finished.
yeah. They're like
Hey, see what you can't.
30 or 40. Hi, baby. I see what you can't. Thank you. Thank you, my baby. Thank you. You know why I love you. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Let's tink.
Let's do it.
Here's a water, or did you want the soda?
That water's fine. Water is fine.
Fine.
Right up top there, dude.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yep.
Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
You guys, I have a video of blackened shrimp. I'll put it in there really quick.
Tink time.
Perfect time, right when that's how my brother always is. He shows up right when the food's ready for the table. Let's go.
I need some pepper on mine.
Ay, cabron.
On my coleslaw one.
Ay, cabron. Ooh, why does these have to look so much better than mine? Come on. Torchy tacos who? Sorry, I need salt.
All right. Are you
We're
ready?
literally opposites. I put salt, he puts pepper. Let's go. You ready?
Let's take the pico.
Pico, we got you.
Pico de gallo
Tink.
with lime crema.
Lime crema. Tink.
Tink. Mmm.
Mmm.
Good. Mm-hmm.
That's good. I thought I wanted beer batter. I'm glad you talked me into cornmeal.
Yeah.
I think both of them will be good, cornmeal or... But I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that pico.
Very good.
Mmm.
Here, eat the other side.
That crema is good with it.
Mm-hmm. Really good.
That lime crema. Mm.
All right, let's try the
Mm-hmm.
coleslaw.
I'm trying.
Catfish.
Yum.
Tink, tink, tink.
Fish tacos for Friday.
Mmm,
Mmm.
that's good too. That's really good.
Which do you think is better?
Mmm. Mmm. I like
I think I like the coleslaw.
the coleslaw one better.
Grateful. That sounds amazing. Mmm.
Yeah, the coating didn't turn out exactly like I wanted, but pretty good.
It's also not cornmeal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
My preferred is the coleslaw because I like the coleslaw.
Mm-hmm. The coleslaw is so good. And I like your regular coleslaw.
But
With
when
the fish, it tastes good.
We did a blackened shrimp one, and honestly, you guys can do just regular coleslaw and put it on the side. We were gonna do contigo, like a street corn as a side, but then honestly, we thought about it and we're like 2 tacos. That's probably enough for us.
No doubt.
So we're gonna get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
We will see you guys. If I could have. We are going to be doing I'm trying to find it. We've got to get a couple things done before we have our next live.
Yeah.
There's a link. We will be going live on our other channel later on. So I love you. Cheese, now you gotta have this. You're welcome, Thor. You're the sweetest. You always say thank you for our recipes. Be blessed, you guys. I love you all. We're gonna get going in a hurry because we really gotta get everything else ready before we go. So be blessed, take care, and I love you all.
We'll see y'all.